Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. Today we'll be dipping into the Age of Sigmar Dominion box, and we will be working on the Killaboss. And we're also going to put in the Stab Grot while we're at it. So, we are going to take frame D, see it's marked up there. We're going to set it right there. Now let's gather our supplies here. I have the most important part, clippers, nice and sharp, with a flat edge back here. I'll be working on a baking sheet tray because of this little rim right here. So when I drop a piece, it'll stay in the tray and not bounce onto the floor. I'm going to need a X-Acto blade, some tweezers that are very helpful in like grabbing things and also pin vicing them, metal file, and for our two types of glue we'll be using liquid cement, so plastic glue, and I will be using some super glue. Now to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to take our clippers, we're going to go tight now to the model with the flat back edge and clip it. Once we have the piece clipped out, we're going to set it down on the part of the instruction where it belongs. So we'll go around, start clipping these out. Now, something I should point out to you, this uses like this peg. Don't cut these out. Sometimes they blend in with the frame of the sprue. It's not irredeemable if you do. Sometimes I have to just to get pieces to fit, but I don't know, best to stick with it. Okay, so we'll go around, finish cutting all these out, and then we'll be back. Now we have all our pieces cut out and laid out the way they go. It's time for cleaning. That's where our X-Acto blade will come in. What we're going to do is pick up one of the pieces and where the model was attached to the sprue, we clipped that, but it kind of mushroomed there. So we're going to take our X-Acto blade and smooth these little nubbins off. And once we got those smoothed off, something else I like to do is you'll notice that there's a slight little line that connects all those little points there, and that's the mold line. So I'm going to use my metal file and lightly just take those off. It also helps smooth down everything, the little nubbin there, so make it look like it was never there. So we're going to go around, clean off all these pieces, and then we'll start assembly. Now we finished cleaning up all our bits, so we're ready for assembly. So to begin with, I'm going to do a little dry fit, make sure I got the proper idea of how this thing is going to go together. So make sure the push pins are actually slick enough. Okay, so now we're ready to get some plastic glue out. I like plastic glue because it starts holding right away, but it gives a lot of play. So I'm just going to run around some of these edges here. Alright. Don't want too much, don't want it oozing out. Let's get this backpack. Okay, dry fit it here. Okay. It also gives me an idea of where to put the glue. So we'll set that guy down, let him dry a little bit. We gotta take care for poor Stormcast Eternal. So foot towards face, as is the Orky way. Okay, dry fit complete. That's why I put it on backwards. Okay. There we go. It's an interesting choice. Have the reeds separate from the base. Okay. A lot of reeds in this set. So, just don't want to put it where the pinholes will go. Alright, let's see if I can push this thing in. Okay. Get nervous the more this gets together, the more I've got to watch where I put my hands. Squeeze that into place. All right. Dry fit the mace arm. Oh, jeez. Let's rip that off. Do not touch the mace head. Okay, it's going to go like that. So just a little bit around the outside of the pin at the bottom. Some of these pieces are super delicate. This guy's, man. Oh, I guess he had an option of a shield or the mace. Double mace will be fine. Alright, now let's put him on his base. For that, I'm going to switch to my super glue. This bottle's almost out. Let's get some new. There we go. And he is done. Now let's get this little soldier up here. At least he's not as fiddly as the other one. It's a Killaboss. Dry fit check. Watch out for this top spike here. Almost ripped that off a couple times. There we go. And man, don't push on the shield. Alright, for this one I'm just going to go let it soak in for a little bit. Alright. Not that many pieces, A little testy though. So there's our Killaboss and Stab Garot. Came together, fortunately. So, thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs, and we'll see you next time.